With how fast everything's going, there are a lot of choices that we can make. And I want to talk about that. A lot of the time, where you least expect a decision to be made is exactly where one needs to be. When your life is going crazy, do you back out or do you keep going? Of course, keep going, push through and better yourself. But in that moment, it's probably the most challenging thing. That's been on my heart because personally, I've been going through something that just feels unbearable. And I can't disclose too much of that information, unfortunately. There's a lot of heaviness in my life of people I don't get to see and all of that kind of thing. And I've had to make decisions to keep going, to talk to people, to not talk to people, maybe look at different jobs, to make more money, get out of my comfort zone once more. And it's all hard. So how do you decide that? Well, one of the things I use as a tool is what is benefiting me now and what is going to benefit me 5 years from now if I were to pursue it. For many jobs, I've looked at them and gone, okay, well, this job at the rate I'm going, if I were to put 15 to 20% more effort into it than I already do. Maybe that's showing up extra early. Maybe that's getting a little bit more work done every day. And I were to do that for 5 years. What would be the return of that? Then I would figure out this is how much I would make. I would only make X amount more, which is barely above inflation or isn't going to actually sustain my growing life or my desires or my needs in my life. That would be a deciding factor. The secondary thing is where I'm at serving my heart, serving my soul? And do I come home feeling better or dramatically worse? This often is a huge helper for making decisions. If you're already unhappy where you are, if you already don't make enough money where you are, then putting yourself in a position of opportunity and allowing and welcoming this is going to help you. And then making the decision based off of those 2 to 3 factors is going to launch you to a whole different area of your life. Because at the end of the day, think about this. You're already miserable. You're already poorer than you would like to be. Now, this could be a spending issue, but the rest of your money is pretty tight and you go over your bills and you see, okay, well, I certainly make enough. I'm just misspending. Or I don't make enough because I only have 150 to maybe $200 left over after my major bills and normal lifestyle, very limited lifestyle even. Perhaps you have to hunker down a little bit to save up and balance. But if the opportunity presents itself to be able to go extremely further than where you are and it'll give you happiness in your life, take the chance. Make those moves, write them down on a piece of paper, the pros, the cons of both of them. Put down 4 different lanes, good, the bad, the good, the bad. Mark those down, sit on them, meditate on it, marinate, and then make a conscious, intentional decision on where you want to go on the next chapter of your life. No one's going to really make that for you. And a lot of the time, people that you talk to around you are going to tell you to do the safe thing because the safe thing worked out for them. But that doesn't mean it made them happy. People often put their happiness below convenience. If you can turn that around, then do the hard thing for a little bit, you're going to get the better result. It's the same idea with going to the gym. A lot of people will put their condition and their comfortability, okay, above their happiness, above their health, above their financial status in order to feel okay and feel safe. But then they'll feel miserable, delayed in life, beaten up, and taken advantage of by the world, and depressed, and often get to a certain place where they can't return. And so today you have to make that decision. Figure out where you're going to be, what that really looks like. Write out the pros and the cons. Make that decision. I know I'll be making mine and hopefully be able to update everybody who watches these videos and show the outcome. show the outcome and talk about them as I go. My dog is so annoying. He's playing in a foam bed thing that we haven't thrown away quite. Little wiener dog. He loves to burrow. Anyway, these things I'll be doing and hopefully be able to show a positive turn on them. Right now, I'm at a job that I don't necessarily like, and it's not a bad job. Unfortunately, I have to trade a lot of hours in order to get a lot of money. Not a lot, just a lot, above average. And I have to work outside, and I have to get beat up by the bugs and the sticks and the trees and the pokey things and slide around and, do all the stuff. And I've worked outside a lot. But then there's an opportunity. It came about and it's for sales. And I don't know. I have to decide what vehicle is going to get me to my goals faster, but also provide me with happiness, giving me that room to wiggle that I need to thrive, not just for me, but for my family. Because those people are the more important part. As you make your decision, I probably would have already made mine. And I hope to see you on the other side. Have a great one.